You know, it's a good thing I can hold my breath this entire time, or else I would have died 5 episodes ago. What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Welcome back to Spyro, Year of the Dragon. In the last episode, we finished up Frozen Altars, and now, let's go blow up some fireworks. Oh, and by the way, this is the level where Spyro gets to fight ninjas. It's about time. I have been waiting so long for this level. Oh, what's going on over there? Yeah, see the guy, see the ninjas, and... Oh my gosh! Hey, wait, I remember you!
Oh, hello! It's good to see you again, Spyro. That naughty sorceress has stolen the professor's rocket plans, and I'm on a secret mission to find them. Handel was supposed to meet me here, but I can't find him anywhere. Maybe you could help.
Greta, it's been a year and a half. Almost literally. Yeah, Greta, instead of being a secret agent, she now fights ninjas. That is probably the best promotion I've ever seen. Anyway, let's talk the fireworks factory. 600 gems, 6 eggs, pretty common nowadays. If you ever get hurt, look for the fireflies. One thing about this level, you can't beat it 100% your first shot. Another thing about this level, health is scarce. This is actually a very difficult level, so I'm actually going to give my first official hard level difficulty. I'm not going to put any sugarcoating on it. This is actually a hard level because of the scarcity of the health and the fact that there are so many enemies. But enough about this level being hard. Spyro finally gets to fight ninjas! What's kind of funny about these ninjas, earlier you saw a gunner ninja. He can actually shoot his own dudes. I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting that. A ninja literally jumped in front of my missile to take the blow for this big dude. And you can't hit the bombs back. I could have sworn you could do something, but I think the only way to kill these guys is to actually shoot. Wow. Oh my. Oh, this is not good. I'm gonna be rocking no sparks for a while just because there's barely any fireflies around here. But hey, we already got our first egg. Mr. Eldoon! You're pretty limber. Oh, I really didn't want to lose sparks. This means I actually have to do something. I've noticed the longer I play these Spyro games, the more I rely on sparks. It's just kind of it's a thought process that somebody is going to help me collect these gems, and now he's gone. And now I actually have to do some work. I don't know, is this the first game to actually make a player feel lazy? Because that would be kind of funny. You know, you're just going through a game and then all of a sudden you're like, aw, my handicap's gone. Might as well turn the game off or just die. Another cool thing about this level is you might have to fight ninjas, but the best part is you can shoot missiles at them. Yeah, just like we killed that big dude, the ninjas actually won't dodge missiles. What they will dodge is your flame breath. Almost every time, 9 times out of 10, they can dodge your flame breath. If you get them up against a wall, they will get hit. But most of the time, they won't get hit by your flame breath, excuse me. So if you do want to get rid of them, be sure to charge at them. Now, this is kind of a double-edged sword, because if you charge them right next to a cliff, you're probably going to go in with them. Another thing, this level just has a million things about it. There are spawners everywhere. So you are not going to stop fighting ninjas until you destroy the spawners. Which, you know, I'm actually okay with. You know, I get to fight ninjas all day. I'm so down for that. I just can't believe it took this long to get to the ninja level. We didn't go there in China, but now we are coming to the fireworks factory. You know, for the fireworks factory being what it is, there aren't too many explosions going on. I mean, I know there's little missiles running around, but you don't see too many fireworks. And I don't know if you saw it there, and that was very rare to actually be able to hit him with flames, but the ninjas can actually hide on the ceilings. If you pay attention to where their shadows are, you'll know when they're coming down. And as soon as they come down, if you're close enough, they're going to hit you, because these ninjas are fast. As they should be, being ninjas. Oh, how did I miss that? Well, there is another way to beat this guy, but you need to be able to hit the barrel of TNT on his back. It doesn't look like... Wow. There are so many ninjas here. But where did that come from? Wow, I got shot off screen. Once more with feeling. Let's see if we can actually kill this dude. I love being able to do that. Just charge a bunch of ninjas. They throw everything at you in this level. So I gotta think, what was the thought process on making this level difficult? Because, you know, adversity's good, but then they just throw everything at you. There are so many enemies in this level, and the spawners don't help in that regard. And they're also hard to hit. Oh, really? Really? We're gonna do this here. See, look how agile he is. Just because he doesn't want to get hit by fire, and I'm doing very poorly. Greta, help! I suck!
It looks like you'll have to use this cannon to get across here. Simply climb aboard. As for me, I just have to free my mind.
I didn't think too much of Greta and Handel in the last game, but they're given some like ultra super ninja powers. I don't know how to explain it, but they used to be like secret agents, and if they put their hands together, they'd become evil demon children. Now, they are skilled martial artists. They might as well be the ninjas we're fighting. But they are hilarious. And right here is an example of a ninja spawner. You charge it a couple times, and that's where the gem comes out. If you actually notice, some of the ninjas we were hitting weren't giving gems. That's because they came from the spawner. But as soon as you destroy the spawner, you get the gem, finally. Now, an interesting thing about Handel and Greta, actually, there's a few things that will be happening a bit later, but we'll get to that when we get there. It's actually really funny what happens, and it has to do with a cutscene. And I can't hit this guy. But Greta's going to be the one meeting us at the end of the level. And as soon as she leaves, and as soon as you get on the rocket ship and go to the last world, Midnight Mountain, when you come back here, she will not be in this level. Which makes sense. She's one of the denizens that you need to use to get the rocket. But I'm wondering what happens to those denizens as soon as they help you move on to the next world. They just up and vanish or something like that. It's kind of weird. And there's Greta again, but I want to get rid of these ninja spawners just because I don't want to have to deal with them. There's a minigame over there, but we will deal with that here in a bit. Yeah, wow, there are so many enemies in this stage, and I like it. I like the advancement in difficulty. I just wish it was more of a steady incline instead of straight up in the air. And that's kind of what this level feels like. And we haven't even... Oh, how did I get hit there? Oh, I got cheated on that one. I call BS on that. I did not get hit by that ninja. I almost called him a genie. I have no idea what I'm talking about anymore. I just know that these minigames that are in here, they're really fun. But let's talk to Greta here real quick.
It looks like the sorceress has already used the plans to build her own rocket. We have to destroy it. Just follow me.
All right, pay attention to this cutscene. Besides the fact that we have a Matrix reference, that movie will never stop being parodied. Don't push the button. Oh, she pushed the button. Pushing the sorceress's buttons. Seriously, what is it with them tying eggs or putting them in dangerous situations? These eggs should not be blown up. Just saying. It's kind of common knowledge. Oh, that helps.
Hey, look what was in the rocket. They must have been trying to put it into orbit.
But why would they put it into orbit? I have no idea. Grady, I got nothing.
If you see Handel, tell him I've gone back to Evening Lake to finish work on the professor's rocket.
Sure, sounds good. I love how they still have the little please kind of thing. Right down here. Here is our last character that we'll be getting. Spyro? No. Nobody mistakes my name and gets away with it. And actually, can we get into this portal? If we had like a leg up, we could actually get into this portal if we jumped onto the roof and jumped through it. Not the best coded, but still kind of funny. Anyway, about that cutscene that happened, the Matrix moment. If you actually take a rocket back from across the bridge there, if you take a rocket and you jump and shoot all of the ninjas that are in there, or at least the ones that you can see from the doorway here, when the cutscene happens, Greta will be attacking nothing. It's actually kind of funny to see. Now we need to go and collect the rest of the gems. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, because this is a level that you can't get 100% at the beginning. And the minigames that come with unlocking our last character, it's actually got some really funny names. So I think I'll get what I can here. That makes the most sense. I'll just finish up what I started here, and then we will move on. So now for our first minigame. One of the more time-consuming ones, I'll say.
Uh-oh. You have to use this combo power-up to take out these fire dragons. It will allow you to super fly and super flame at the same time.
A double power-up? I'll gladly take that. And fast forward. The reason I'm doing this, it takes a very long time to take down these dragons. Because of their sporadic movement pattern, and yes, they do move in a pattern, but it changes ever so slightly every time they do a full revolution around the level. That's not why I'm speeding this up. I'm speeding this up because, while you do have unlimited firepower in here, the dragons will eventually respawn some of their pieces. That is mean. Especially when you have to get rid of 2 of them, which means you have to focus on one and not the other. But if you take too long and their segments are down, I think when they have 3 left, they start regaining pieces. Again, that's not very nice. They're getting their health back, which means this takes even longer. Is this a difficult one? Not really. We just got rid of the first one, and now we need to deal with this other dragon. And I wasn't paying attention. I think the red one doesn't attack as much as the purple one does. The purple one is mean. So every time you see his face, chances are he's going to shoot a fireball at you, so always tail him and destroy every segment. He's actually going down a lot faster than the red dragon. I haven't seen Red Dragon. That's on a completely different tangent. And the fun part, trying to tackle down the last couple pieces. Because it's so small, it is hard to hit. I'm also not aiming very well. I'm just shooting everywhere because that seems to work. Even if you do miss in one spot, if you're just firing everywhere, you will eventually hit something. It does help, but I don't really recommend it. You also have to aim towards the tail to knock off a piece. You'll notice I hit him right in the front and the segment didn't come off. So hit him from the back, that seems to work the best. Oh, come on. I bet you anything he's going to regrow a piece right near the end. And wow, I never noticed this. You can actually see him growing the piece back. So I guess you can even gauge the time on when he will grow his pieces back. That's kind of interesting. But just keep up the pace and...
Here, have this! I fished it out of the molten lava.
Out of the molten lava! Thank you, Handle. Aw, Evan, don't cry. I wish I could come up with something for Evan. There are gems around here, and funny thing, this is a bonus challenge, okay? Normally you wouldn't get health. This section has the most health in the entire level. I think it has 2 fireflies, and the rest of the level has about 2, but in the time it takes to actually get to those pieces of health, chances are you're going to get hit and you're going to die. See, look at that, another one. And I think, are there actually 3? There's one on opposite sides of the wall, and then there's one all the way on the other side. There are 3 healing items in this part of the level. And there aren't even that many in the whole entirety of the level. The regular section, not the challenge section. That is stupid. I don't know what they were thinking. Maybe they're thinking, oh, there's too many sprites. Maybe there's too many ninjas happening at the same time. We gotta get rid of some health. That would be a pretty poor excuse. Insomniac, shame on you. I wanted to live during this section. Seriously, who wants to die to ninjas? No! Stop! You didn't see that. That cannon right there will take you up to the end of the level, just in case you don't want to come down here and fight the ninjas again. Which, after you defeat the spawners, you don't even have to worry about them. Now, when you do destroy some of the spawners, some of the gems will fall off the edge. And as I showed back there, there was actually a gem that came out of the chest that we needed to blow up. When you blow that one up, then you can get the gem on the bottom. I always seem to forget that one, probably because it's out of my way, and sometimes you don't even notice that it went flying off the edge of the stage. So just be sure to pay attention to where all your gems are. And let's hit another interesting challenge. This one.
I think I could see an egg behind you, but it's out of reach. You'll have to take the long way round through all these Wynox to get to it.
Handle, seriously, can I just jump on your shoulders or something? I don't want to do this. This challenge has so many enemies. It's kind of overwhelming, actually. As soon as we go into that hallway, and I really wish there was a way to hit that back, and I'm really glad Sparks is here, or else I wouldn't be getting that gem. Let's see, can we get rid of... Wow! You! Yeah, we're going to be dealing with a lot of ninjas and a lot of pyro guys. What did you call them, pyro guys? They're more explosive, so more demo Rhinox, I guess. You'll also have a few gunners to deal with. There are Rhinox ninjas everywhere here. And they are ready to attack. As soon as you get within their range, they will be ready to attack you. So be watchful. Every single one of them has a gem to get, so you're going to have to kill everyone and everything. You have to be full destruction Spyro here. Just unleash Armageddon, destroy everything. Just like you should, Spyro. Aw, man. That's a bit short. How come Spyro gets to deal with illegal fireworks? That's not fair. By the way, a little something about the level. You might notice this level is from the opening. This is where we get to fight the ninjas in the beginning. This level is also used for the ending, for the game over screen. This level is used for almost everything. I guess they were really proud of this one, and to be honest, there's a lot going on here. So I'll give them a high five, I'll give them a kudos saying, hey, this was a pretty interesting achievement. You got tons of ninjas on screen, and they deal a lot of damage. Oh my god, are you kidding? So much death. So much death. Spyro versus the ninjas equals death. Ahem. I always enjoy coming all the way back here and pretending that I just rewound the footage. That's always fun. And I can't believe I forgot some gems in here. That means I have to come back. Okay, there we go. Now we have everything. To be honest, this kind of looks like a technological temple. Or what would you like to call this? Because those little... He shot me from across the room, that jerk. And it looks like a snowball that hit me. Are the ninjas really using snowballs? But anyway, in between there with the vats of lava there in the middle, it almost seems technological. So are these like cybernetic ninjas? Because then we're getting weird. Then we're getting to... Oh my gosh, I just realized. We need to get Ryu Hayabusa up in here. That would be so destructive, but so cool. And I got 2 for 1. I can deal with that. You know, I am interested to know how they came up with the weapons for the ninjas. Because they could have gone with the swords, but they went with the staves, like the bow staff, and the gun. And Sam, you should have been with the rest of the Screw Attack crew 2 episodes ago. We are over 100 eggs. Wow. It's only finally sinking in that we are that much closer to beating the game. And I'll be honest, that's all we can do right now. We have collected all the gems we can, and we have gotten all the eggs that we can get. So now, it is time for an apology and lunch.
Hello, I thought you might be hungry.
Thanks. Did you bring any chips?
I'm sorry this happened, but I tried to warn you.
I had to help Spyro rescue the eggs.
You just don't understand. If we don't bring dragons back to this world soon, all our magic will be lost.
The dragons used to live here?
Yes, this was their original home. But a long, long time ago, the sorceress banished them to the other side of the world. She didn't realize the dragons were the source of all our magic.
Maybe I could convince the dragons to come back. If you let me go.
I'm sorry, I can't.
I want to collect all the dragons and destroy them all! What, they're the source of my power? Who cares? I just want the dragons destroyed! The sorceress's plan isn't that well thought out, especially when she didn't consider that the source of all of her magic came from the dragons and then she banished them to the opposite side of the world. 0.1 for the dragons and negative 50 points for the sorceress. That was pretty stupid. I do wonder how she still has all of this magic power. She must have absorbed a lot. Either that or she's secretly a dragon. That would be the plot twist of the century! But we have stopped. We have finished all that we can do in the fireworks factory. Next time on Spyro, You're the Dragon. I think we're actually done. I'll see you guys next time.